won a wine basket.
I won the Italian basket.
She won the wine basket.
All right, so You hear that? All right. Okay. All right. Why is everybody in the room? Yes, on. It is. You're on. He's coming. He'll be here. Well, it's amazing how we all moved into this room. We have a Mercedes to give away, don't we? All right. Before we get there, though, we have to say some words about this night, and we have to say some words about our sisters in this retreat center. Good evening. My name is Ron Maselli. I've met many of you. I'm the administrator here at Our Lady of Calvary. We're absolutely delighted that you've joined us for the anniversary celebration of our 60th year in retreat ministry. This is a significant milestone in the ongoing life of Our Lady of Calvary Retreat Center. We thank you for being here and celebrating this special day and event with us. This is a day that we pause to reflect on our history, our heritage, and our future. We give thanks for the Sisters of the Cross and Passion who established this women's retreat center 60 years ago. It began with a dream, their insight and determination as they began parish-based women's retreats in 1958 in the Archdiocese of Hartford is still with us today as we continue to minister to women in the Archdiocese and beyond. Come right over here. There was nothing easy about establishing this ministry, from the initial purchase of the property in the 1950s to the enlarging of the center in the 1960s to the peaceful pastoral campus that exists today. This was all accomplished by passionate sisters, women who had courage, commitment, and a deep faith in God, women who had a desire to promote the dignity of women. This is a day we say thank you to our loyal OLC community of retreatants and supporters such as yourself. The countless women retreatants of the Archdiocese have received so much from this ministry in the last 60 years: acceptance, affirmation, renewal, healing, and encouragement. This ministry strives faithfully at its core to meet the many needs of those who pass through our doors. But at the same time, you have given so much of your time, your talent, and your treasure through the decades to support this ministry so that it has been able to survive and continue. There have been significant challenges throughout our history, but our loyal community has always been there to lift us up. For this, we are forever grateful, and we offer our sincerest thank you. Yes, today is a joyous day of celebration and evening, and thanks for our history, our heritage, and our future. But on this evening, thank you. All right, I'm going to let Bill, when he comes up, tell you about the good news about the tickets sold. It's phenomenal. It's absolutely, a couple of people just, the Holy Spirit descended from above, and a couple of people just went cuckoo, sister. And they went cuckoo, and we hit a new milestone.
I had to fight Ron to extend the deadline, the 8:30 deadline.
Yeah, Mutt and Jeff, frickin' frack here. Okay. Why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? I mentioned about the history of this center. Off of this is the main part of the center. Where you entered was the main house, which was a former Bissell estate, purchased by the sisters in 1958. What we are trying to do is have this center survive for another 60 years. Off of these wings that we call them, we have a main level and a lower level. There's 44 rooms out here. They're pretty well hidden, aren't they? But we have 44 rooms. The furnace heating system here is circa Titanic era. We are trying to replace that and upgrade that. At the same time, we're striving to put air conditioning into all of those 44 rooms. Individual air conditioning, which means that we now become a legitimate venue year-round to keep our ministry going. So that's the thought process with the guidance of our Board of Trustees. So that's the purpose. The purpose of this drives our future, okay? So let me tell you about the people that planned this wine event. Gina Dolan. Gina, where are you? Raise your hand. Gina was the... Gina is the fundraising chairperson on our Board of Trustees and the chairperson of this event. This man to my left, Mr. Bill Usick, was on our committee. Linda Gazzardi. Linda, raise your hand. There she is here. Linda is one of our loyal, long-time retreatants. And Bill always seems to get his wonderful, lovely wife, Donna, involved in all of our events. And Donna has been helping so much with our raffles here at these events. And you know, if you go to the golf tournament, she's heavily involved in that. And Donna, we say thank you. And I think I hit everybody but my colleague, Sister Mary Ann Strain, the program director here at Our Lady of Calvary Retreat Center. All right, so that's our planning committee for the wine event. Our event planner is Kimry Zaslow. Kimry, are you in the room? I'm not sure she's in the room. All right, she does a beautiful job. And of course, we can't pull anything off here without the wonderful involvement of our volunteers who are dressed in black and white this evening. Ladies, raise your hands. They are a mainstay of this community, and we are trying to up the level of services provided at Our Lady of Calvary. And without the dedicated volunteer base that we have, we just could not pull any of this off. So that's that. That's the wine event. Now we move on to this car raffle thing. So we talked a year ago, Bill and I, and he's, you know, I'm the idea guy. I say, okay, go get the money, Bill. And he's a bulldog, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
Huh? He's a bulldog. So he said, he came to, yeah. So comes the sister and I.
That was Luis Perez, by the way.
Right. So Bill said, what do we need for this? What do we need for the future? So this is kind of what we call the triumvirate here. Bill, Sister Mary Ann, and myself. And our job, Sister Mary Ann and I, is to plan this ministry for the future. So we felt replacing the heating system. And part of this, by the way, is we are trying to do everything green here. We are going from oil, fossil fuel, to natural gas. All right? So if any of our neighbors are here this evening, they're really loving us, because they're going to get pick up on the gas line as they bring it up the hill, because there's no gas here. So we're pretty popular with the neighbors right now because of this oil to gas conversion. And we're really excited about this. It's making us a greener, more sustainable facility going forward, which is part of our mission. Okay? So anyway, our car raffle was chairperson. Here she is over here. This lady, another little bulldog here. She is wonderful. Margaret LaCroix from Glastonbury joined us a year ago. Margaret LaCroix, come on out here. Come on. Margaret has so much fundraising experience, and we had to put it to good use. And she structured this committee, and she got us approved with the state of Connecticut within 30 to 60 days that we decided. We've been selling tickets since last Thanksgiving. And Margaret was able to get us off the ground. And for that, we are eternally grateful.
My pleasure.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And she's just been wonderful to work with. Now, that beautiful Mercedes, you all saw it, right? Okay. New Country Motor Cars of Hartford. They have done so much. Steve Dunham is the general manager there tonight. Wasn't able to be with us. Is Chris here?
No, he's not.
Chris is not here. Okay. So, New Country did so much for us. They sold us a 2018 C-Class Mercedes for an amount below their cost. For our golf tournament, they donated 2 golf bags for the teacup auction. They donated the weekend use of a new Mercedes if you won the gift at the golf tournament, while they detailed your car. So you got your car detailed, and you took one of their cars for the weekend. They have paid the insurance. We bought the car, since we did this a year ago, and we finally purchased the car in May, they paid the insurance the whole way for us. We did not have to pay any insurance. They did that for us. They vinyl wrapped a car similar to the one you see outside. The one outside is the car the winner will receive. But they took one of their cars, wrapped it with vinyl decaling so we could promote it throughout our fundraising year. All right? Because we had this car at several events. And they sold beaucoup raffle tickets for us at their dealership. So to say that they haven't been a great partner would be an understatement. They've been an amazing partner. Okay? tonight, this wine tasting, our wine supplier sponsor is Maximum Beverage of Farmington and West Hartford, owned by Brian Whitney. Brian, you're in the room? What's his son's name?
Brian's here.
Brian? Thank you very, very much. This is the first time we've partnered with Brian, and we hope to do it more in the future. In terms of OLC sales captains, Bill will tell you the number of tickets sold, because I'll let him throw that surprise at you. But here at OLC, we've sold between 500 and 600 tickets ourselves, which is remarkable for a small community. And it was through the work of all of sales captains. Bill had a sales captain, but his is like the third army. And we had a platoon, all right? But I thank you from the bottom of our heart, from all of us here, for our community and all that you have done to work to sell these tickets. So there you have it. That is the structure of how this car raffle happened. Now, it gives me great pleasure, as I get to do. Now I get to do it twice a year. So I get to introduce the Bulldog. So he is just, over the last 3 years, when I was discerning coming here to this ministry, the sisters had a lot to do with it. But when I realized I was going to have a gentleman like this to work with, and I knew what Bill shared what his goals were, and I shared what my goals were, and we just gelled. He has allowed me to do so much here. He has allowed our staff, Sister Mary, he's allowed us to do so much, but at the same time, we try to help him allow what he wants to do in his life. And it works both ways. And he is truly our partner and our fundraiser in chief. That is Bill Usick, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, thank you, Ron, for that. And but he did say it at the end is just, I love doing this, but it's, I do believe this is Our Lady of Calvary, Our Lady Mary. She loves every one of you here, and to help this ministry with her spirituality and support is doing so much for me personally. So it's just a beautiful thing. And this is a special place, right? How many people come here the first time, and it's like one of the best kept secrets. So I hope you all experience that. So the car raffle, as Ron mentioned, we started early, and it was key to have the OLC constituents, as I call them, and then Ron had his captains, and then on my end, we had our sales captains. But I'll tell you one, and we're going to pull this raffle in about 3 minutes, so this is not going to be long.
Yeah.
Because I've never seen a function where people are so listening.
Yeah.
You need.
That's why I did it.
You need to have a Mercedes for people
Yeah,
listening, because I've never seen this before. So
it's not like the golf tournament.
I could stretch this for a few more minutes here. But I will tell you, so we're in the insurance industry. Lockton's a great company that I work for, and Lockton, it believes in 3 things: our clients, it believes in associates, and it believes in the community. And the last few years, religious was like taboo, right? Taboo. You couldn't bring it up in community work. And you know what? Lockton embraces that. So if we believe in something, Lockton embraces it. So many Lockton people were involved as sales captains and buying tickets. But one quick story, though, is Margaret, who did the car, her husband, Jim, when I worked with Brian Whitney's old company, that he represented a client, we were doing admin, he would squeeze me every year. And the 8th round, and it would be like peanuts. And I said, he's retired. I said, now, Jim, I'm getting you back. I need you to negotiate that Mercedes for me.
And boy, did he ever.
And he did a great job. So we had the sales captains, and I will just tell you that I want to thank for Lockton, and we're live streaming. The Lockton people across the country selling tickets and buying tickets. And then our trading partners, the insurance carriers and the vendors, they're salespeople, and they embraced it. In fact, one of the sales managers here, he looked at me and said, Bill, you have every one of my salespeople selling raffle tickets for you. And I said, Brian, you have your priorities in order. And then we're in the insurance brokerage business, so you have the carriers and you have clients. Many clients are here, and clients helped, and we have clients that sold tickets because you sell a book of 10, and we had sales captains. So that really made it fun. So I just want to thank everybody because we all have day jobs and so many things today, and to go out of your way and to help this and the people, it's just a beautiful thing. So thank you, everybody, for that all across the country. And some of our relationships that we brought in on the board, just beautiful people, and they embraced it too, and they helped out. So thank you for the board as well. So I don't think I missed anything. I'm glad Ron thanked Donna. She does the teacup every year and does a nice job there. So I just want to thank her. I really appreciate it.
You have to involve her.
Yeah.
Otherwise, she's ready to put you up in the attic.
Yeah, I won't mention she's Italian.
Yeah,
We
I know.
understand that.
All right, number of tickets. Number of tickets.
So now the number of tickets is, so our goal was, we didn't know, first time, a lot of car raffles. We talked to a few people, $100 a ticket, right? A lot of the raffles are, and we didn't want to do that. It's a lot easier to ask people for $60 than $100, but it's our 60th anniversary. So we ended up selling 2,000 tickets.
2001.
2001 tickets.
2001. Congratulations.
And that's why I wanted you to extend the deadline, because we had a line of people there. And so it is going to net us money that will help. And next summer, we are going to start the new HVAC system and put in, there's no thermostat in each room. The biggest complaint every year we would hear when we did our surveys was that one floor was too hot and one floor was too cold. And there's no AC, so we couldn't do it in the summertime. So we're going to do this thanks to everybody here. So I hope I didn't miss anybody on the thank yous. And I do want to say also the Notre Dame, Our Lady in French, Notre Dame, that's Our Lady. And the Notre Dame family that I belong to, all my roommates sold tickets. People that I haven't spoken in 20, 30 years, you write a little email, right? You just send an email, right? You want to buy a raffle ticket. Unbelievable. 2 tickets, 5 tickets. So you people, the Notre Dame family out there, just beautiful people. Thank you so much. And so now with Our Lady, we're going to turn this over to Sister Mary Ann. Right. And I have to kind of frisk you, Sister, for this.
Well,
we gotta,
what we're going to do is Sister Mary Ann, our program director, is going to pick the winning ticket. But Sister Bernadette is our provincial leader. So she's kind of a bigwig. And she's going to spin the bucket. So if you don't win, she's the honcho. All right? So you're going to spin this thing now, the final spins, before we open it up.
And somebody's going to win a Mercedes. So in the next 30
How many
seconds,
spins do you want?
Somebody's going to win a 2018 Mercedes here. And it's all on you, Sister. So 1 out of 2,000 will be happy, and 1999 will not.
What will not be? Okay. All right. Is it rotist enough? Okay, Sister Mary Ann, are you ready?
Yes, I am.
So you'll come right over here. Come over there. And folks, we're in cyberspace, so you're going to come over here.
Oh, I am.
Yeah, you're going to come over here and you're going to look at the crowd.
Sister.
You're going to look away, but I have to open it first.
Don't look away yet.
Okay. Didn't think the key fit.
They lost the key.
All right.
All right.
All right, so everybody at home, here it goes.
Wow.
Let's put them all in there.
How
So
deep
go
are you
ahead
going, Sister, there?
And you get in there.
Around in here.
I've been thinking about this
sure you
moment
take
for a
only
long
one out.
time.
Just one.
Just one.
I have it.
And you're going to give it to.
Should I bring it out?
You're going to give it to Bill Yusuf.
Yep. This is it. Wow. Oh, wow. So it's one of my people.
No kidding.
And this person bought a lot of tickets because he sold so you can narrow it down. He had to buy a book, sell a book of 10, and he just bought all 10. So Wally Harper, it's not you, Wally.
Whoa! Ah!
By the way, I just think I lost a client.
Is there an EMT?
So Wally, you could probably guess one of your colleagues that helps sell tickets is one of your friends, and it's John Gallagher on a Mercedes.
Is he here?
No, I don't know if he's watching. I know it's John's anniversary, so he's with his wife. I know. Nice present. Yep, and they're from. Yeah, that's right, John. If you're watching this, they're from Pennsylvania, and you know what? John had the book of tickets, and by the way, there are a lot of procrastinators, so you can't believe the last 2 days. Everybody, and he drove his car up to see, gave it to Wally, and Friday morning I went to Wally's office and picked up John's ticket. So John Gallagher is the winner of the Mercedes.
Wow.
And, so that's it.
Hi,
Yeah.
John, if you're out there, are you going to get him on the phone?
Yeah.
You got him?
Wally, come on up, Wally. Maybe you can get him on the phone.
All right.
It'll be hard to keep everybody.
Right. So folks, we know you're going to disperse. Wow. All right.
Wow. So thank you, everybody.
Thank you, folks.
God bless you all.
Thank you. Thank you. Show the ticket. Hold the ticket up. It's going to zoom in. John Gallagher.
John Gallagher.
From
Stratford, Connecticut.
Yay, John Gallagher.
What an anniversary.
Wow.
Unbelievable, Johnny.
All right.
He's a Notre Dame fan,
All right,
too.
you hold on to that winning ticket. Good job,
Yeah.
sister. Thank you. Good job. Way to go. Way to go. Good job.
Hey, huh?
2001. We did it.
I am shocked.
We did it.
How's that number? Is that a good number for you?
Oh, my God.
Okay.
The goal was 25 first time. That's huge. 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 Are you going to keep it going a little bit, or? Yeah. You get him?
No, with the voicemail.
Tell him we'll take care of it for him.
I owe Bill one right now.
Oh, good for you. That's great. No? Number 20?